Hello,
Hi,
please introduce yourself.
my name is Tohtar, my surname is Murzabaz, I'm 17 years old and I live in Shymkent.
Good. Which part of your country do most people live in?
Actually, our country have three megapolis center. It's the first Almaty, and the second Astana, and the third is my native city, Shymkent. But I actually say that Almaty is a urban area that where most people live.
Okay. Tell me about the main industries in Kazakhstan.
Main industries, I think main industries in our country is situated in the northern part and in all part of in each city have their places. They develop their things for increasing our country. But I think in the southern part they introduce more things than in other.
Which things?
I don't know. I don't remember, but I think so.
So, how easy is it to travel around your country?
We don't have such places, but if you like travel, if you like mountains, nature, you go. You can. We have all necessary things to travel. For example, if you want to go to Burguluk, to mountains, you can do it by bus, by car. It's easy. It takes 15 or 20 minutes.
How has your country changed much since you were a child?
Yes, because my early I remember that our country don't have such big department stores. Now, for example, when I was born, we don't have mega center, such cinemas, kino parks, and now our country is more increased or developed than when I was a child.
So, let's turn to part 2. You have to describe a well-known person you like or admire. You should say who this person is, what this person has done, why this person is well known, and explain why you admire this person. So you have 1 minute. This is your card. Good luck.
Thanks.
So it's time.
My well-known person that I like, it's Jason Statham. It's a Hollywood actor, well-known actor. I like him because he is very popular. He filmed in such films like Fast Furious 7 and other. He have a trilogy films that was very popular in over the world, and I like his behavior because he brave and he do all things that he promised in his films, and I several times I saw in internet his videos when he give interview about himself, about his family, and he said that he tried do everything, but he was a hard childhood. He don't have necessary things to be successful, and he do all these things, and he became well known because I think because of his behavior, because and but all person have his bad sides, and sometimes in such films he played a bad person, and in but his most of his films that he helped for people that need help.
Mm-hmm. So, who do you think could be a role model for young people in Kazakhstan?
Role model, I think Gennady Golovkin. He's a world champion. Because he promised that he will win in his fights, and he trained always. He successful, and I think he said that after he when he became champion, all of I think half of childs that in our country live in our country go to boxes, and I think he's a good person that can the child will follow them.
Mm-hmm. Do you want your child to take after you in character?
I think every person has his own character, and I don't. I think that I want that half of my character will be my son, and half of them for his own that can change us.
Okay,
Different.
so let's talk about famous people. What kind of people become famous these days?
These days we have a lot of successful, well-known people. For example, in our country, Khairat Nurtas, he's a singer. He's very successful, and nowadays, if you hear about Abay Bigay, his song about stars, and he became this song became very popular between Russian and Kazakh. This song is very popular in Russia. I saw one video that Timothy sings this song.
Mm-hmm. Is this different from the kind of achievement that made people famous in the past, like say being famous today and being famous in the past? What is the difference?
I think it don't have difference, because if you very popular in the past and now, it shows that you are very successful. But if you was successful in the past but now you don't well known, it's I think is that you do something wrong.
Mm-hmm. So, what kind of people do you think will become famous in the future?
I think hardworking people, because they try to achieve their goals, that they must, if they say that they must achieve one thing in 2 or 3 years, and if they will be hardworking, they will achieve. I think everybody, if he wants to be successful, and I think everybody want to be successful, but only hardworking will be very popular and successful in the future.
Okay. What are the good things about being famous?
Good things. I think that when you go by street, that everybody will know you, and they will take photo with you, and the other if police officer will stop you, that if you are well known, they can do something, and they it's very good that.
And what are the disadvantages?
Disadvantages that you can go for a walk for parks without security.
Is it the disadvantage?
Yes, disadvantage. You can't go to shops, department stores alone, because if you are very popular and you have fans, but I think every well-known popular people have his fans, and the person who don't like him, and it's possible that if you go alone, they can hurt you.
How does the media in Kazakhstan treat famous people?
We don't have strict media that they take photos of them in everywhere. Our media, I think our media is polite than in other countries, because first of all they ask them that they will agree if they send this photo by TV or will show for people, and they will at first ask them for well-known person.
So why do you think ordinary people are interested in the lives of famous people?
Because successful, well-known persons live in big houses. I think they have all things that they need, and others who don't have like these things, they are interested in this life.
Hello.
Hi,
Please introduce yourself.
my name is Aldet, and surname Mahdali, and I come from Shimpen, and I'm 16 years old.
So, let's start our exam. Where are you from?
I come from Shimkent in Kazakhstan.
Are you a student or you have a job?
No, I student. I'm studying at school at Kazakh Lyceum.
What is so special about this school?
This school has special has two specials. The first is they studied Turkish language, and second they repair physics and mathematics very well.
What do you study?
I study physics, mathematics, Olympiad repairing.
Can you explain this, please?
Now I study physics, mathematics subjects for repairing university.
So, do you enjoy your studies?
Yes, I like my studies.
Why?
Because you can you find new friends, new T-shirt you can you can speak very frequently.
So let's turn to part 2. You have to describe something interesting that you once found. You should say what you found, how you found it, and what you did with this. And explain why it was interesting for you. Okay? So here is your topic. You have 1 minute. Okay.
So, so the last week, I found some some money, and I found in near my on one street. So I see the one I saw the one man, and they said the man it don't mind, and you and I think that the man it the man does him, and I think I will save it on extraordinary problem, and then it was so interesting because I found very huge money for me, for mine, and I was so happy.
So, do you often find money in the street?
No, I first first found on money.
So, and that was the first time
Yes.
you have found money. Okay, so do you think it would be better to take this money to the police?
I think no, that if you give the money for police, they don't find the person, they save for him.
Okay, good. So let's talk about interesting things. So in detail. So talk about this in details. So, what kind of things do people like collecting as a hobby?
As a hobby, I think that some children can say that can save some money who give their parents or relatives, and relatives and I think that on some children's can save it.
Mhm. So, what educational benefit do you think collecting objects like coins or stamps might have?
I think I actually most of people they're saving money because if they um, if they don't um, don't spend now, they will spend another time.
Hmm. So, how useful do you think archaeology is for humans to uncover objects from the past?
Mm. I in my opinion, this uh, not for most of archaeology find historical objects uh, s- um, because they need some time, some year to find it.
So, do you think historic objects should belong to when they have been found and shouldn't go to other places?
Mhm. The first is they read they read books or um, scan the maps where they can um, where they can be was it, and so um, they will find in uh, they will find near where they read a book.
Mhm. So, do you think that the owner of the finding should be the person who has found this object, but not an organization or government or anybody else who has the power to take it?
Some archaeology don't give the don't give all objects when they're found on historical places. Uh, they just said for him. I think that they should give for organization because they work together and they found they found.
Mhm. So, can you suggest what motivated people in the past to explore the world?
To explore the world.
What do you know from the history?
For the history, I found some interesting newspaper on. They think that they have found a hit of one hand, and they don't does know their name.
And
And I think um, I think that they will mm, they will show on television or on the newspaper.
so, talking about exploration, do you think interest in space exploration will increase in the future?
I think will w- um, I think will not increase because now we have the technology and the some teenager will want enjoy for archaeologists.
What about the team that is going to be sent to Mars? Have you heard of this?
Yes, yes. Some specialists said that some world will be full and the second world will be on Mars.
So you still believe that space exploration will not be interesting in
Yes.
future?
No, some specialists said that not all people the specialist said they only think that he very stupid.